Hello everybody and welcome to another video from Mac User, and in this video we're going to install 365 on a Mac that's only running Mojave. So let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so you've got a machine that's running Mojave, so that's 1014. It was the last machine that had 32-bit technology built into it. So there's certain applications that you couldn't run once you'd upgraded to Catalina or to 1015. However, 365, the latest version won't work, but you still have the ability to install the legacy version of it. So much like my other videos on how you install a lower version of Microsoft Office 365 for your machine, the same sort of principle. It's the same sort of principle. So if you go to my website, it does have a list of what's compatible with Microsoft Office, and I go back to 1015. I don't go back any further than that, and then suddenly I had a tech call where I had to actually install 365 for a Mojave machine. And the machine didn't have the old version, so the 2011 Microsoft Office, which was like the standard Office package that would work. For that, it didn't have that one, that capability. So if you had a licensed copy of Office 2011, that would work quite happily. The 2008 version would as well. But in this case, we haven't got that capability, or we haven't got that piece of software. We haven't got that licensed piece of software to install, so we have bought a subscription-based Office 365, and we want to install the Microsoft Office package for Mojave. So if you go to my website, it has a listings there, and we basically, I go back to Catalina, so 1015. That's as far back as I go. However, you can install Mojave, so the principle is exactly the same as it is with all the other legacy versions of the operating system for Apple. You basically go to the Microsoft link, which I'll place in the description below, and much like the other videos that I've put on YouTube, this one is very similar. You go through to the listings where all the Office package legacy versions builds are at, and to save the process of elimination, it's actually the very last one that you need to install. So if you scroll all the way down, you will be able to find the legacy version of Office that will work for Mojave. So I'm downloading that build. So the build number you're looking for is 16.27. I'll put it in the description below. I might even update my website to reflect the version you need for Mojave. So the principle is exactly the same as all the other videos that I've published on how to install the legacy version of Office. You download that particular package, so let it do its download. Quite a large file, so a couple of gig. Once it's downloaded, you then run that installer. So again, you double click that one and you let Microsoft's application go away and install the product. Once it's completed its installation, it will do the whole loading process. So you'll get the spinning cog, and it's trying to actually load the software license so that you can obviously activate it. So sometimes this can take a significant amount of time, so you just have to bear with it and just let it do its process of talking to the internet. Do remember that obviously a Mojave machine is on borrowed time with the internet because it's no longer supported, and as I've already mentioned, it's the last 32-bit piece of technology for the Apple operating system. So on this video, I'll just fast forward this part so you don't have to sit there watching the Microsoft cog spin around. Okay, so we've got to the point where Office is installed, it's registered the device, and it now wants you to sign in. So again, you need a Microsoft 365 license for this. So again, logging with those details, and it will then activate that license. Now this has to be a 365 license. I have tried to do it with so the one-off pay license, like the Office package for 2021 and above, and it just doesn't seem to like that licensing, so it prefers it to be a 365 license, so the subscription-based system. You could contact Microsoft and see if obviously they can do something about the licensing side of it, but as I've mentioned in previous videos, I just use the Microsoft Family pack, which gives me 6 users. So I pay for one license and I can install it on 5 machines, and I have 6 users, so 6 individual email accounts are assigned to the Microsoft package. And it's, to be honest with you, it's the cheapest option you've got for it, so it's well worth the deal. Certainly with the OneDrive bit with the 1 terabyte of storage data, that's certainly cheaper than any other cloud solution out there if you just include that part alone, but you're obviously getting all the Microsoft applications. So it goes away, it registers the device, and again you get the loading and the spinning Microsoft cog. Again, I'll fast forward that process on this video so that you don't have to watch that. And once it's completed, it will obviously register the device and off you go. On this video, I then went away and just checked to see exactly how many more updates I needed for Mojave. The machine I'm actually using, I think it was a MacBook Air 2017, so technically it would go up to Monterey, but for the video I'm obviously just using Mojave. So I run all the software updates for Mojave, and once they're completed, then that machine is good to go with the Microsoft product. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hopefully you've found that one useful. Look forward to seeing you on the next video, and as always, have a great day. So thanks for watching.